Hello everybody, I'm Jackie K. Cooper, and my entertainment rundown for today is a review of the film The Greatest Beer Run Ever. Now this is a movie starring Zac Efron. He plays a character named Chicky Donahue. Chicky, I've never heard anybody called Chicky, but this guy isn't. It's a true story based on a true event, and this is during the height of the Vietnam War. Chicky has already served his time in service, and he's living in his New York community, and there are just too many of his friends and neighbors who have been killed in Vietnam. And so he's in a bar one night. Bill Murray's the bartender. A character played by Bill Murray is the bartender, and they talk about the guys that they know who are over in Vietnam. And Chicky says, I'd like to go over there and give them all a beer and tell them, how much we appreciate what they're doing to defend the country. And somebody said, would you really do that? And he said, yeah. And next thing you know, he has found a boat going to Vietnam. He works on it as an oiler and goes to Vietnam, takes a duffel bag full of beer, has a list of names of friends from the old neighborhood, and starts making his way through Vietnam with the war raging all around him to hand out beer to his friends and tell them he appreciates what they've done. It is a wild story. If it weren't based on true events, you would never believe it, because you're thinking, there's a war going on, and he's right out there in the middle of it and just doesn't seem to have an awareness. But Chicky persists, and he goes throughout Vietnam, and that is the story. I really did like Zac Efron's, performance. It seems to me like yesterday he was 18 and today he's 30. It was like, shoo, he grew up really fast. But he does a good job. And the movie is entertaining. It has at times I know whether it wants to be a comedy or a drama, and sometimes the forging of those two are not completely comfortable with each other. But again, I had a good time. The film itself is rated R because there is profanity and violence. I scored it 6 out of 10, pushed it up over the average just based on Zac Efron's performance and the fact that it was a truly wild, true story. But this has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of the film The Greatest Beer Run Ever.